What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here for the latest installment in that Wano Awesome Sauce of the best-selling manga in history. By God, ladies and gentlemen, nearly the second best-selling comic of all time. We are talking about the one, the only Ichiro Oda's magnum opus, One Piece, man, and we're gonna dive into it right off the bat this week. Yo, ain't no intro, ain't none. But I gotta give a huge shout out, man. I gotta give a huge shout out to one very special individual, to Mama Recon, man. Because look at it, we're out here, son. Now I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful now because it's a gift from good old Mama, man. So shout out to Mama Recon. Because the old chair has been giving out on me. I'm still using it for my gaming and whatnot, but at the very least for this one, I'll be able to do it on the videos. I'm gonna try to y'all know how I am, man. Yeah, sometimes it gets a little crazy, and especially for a hype chapter, I'm gonna try to be as careful as possible with this gift, man. You feel me? You feel me? Because listen, we get a chapter like last week, I'm be flying all over the place, so. But we'll be as careful as possible and go up in like so, man. But yeah, the huge thank you to Mama Recon. And let's get right into the chapter, bro, because after last week's chapter with 989, we finally got that legendary double page spread that I've been waiting for so long, man. And then everything that was discussed within the chapter with the possibilities of the SSG, you know, with being these ancient giants and whatnot. Like, it's just a lot of exciting things came out from the last chapter, so I can't wait to see what's about to go down on this one, man. So without further ado, let's get right into chapter 990. It's insane to think about the fact that we are 10 chapters away from the legendary chapter 1000, man. And knowing how he ended off chapter 100 with them heading into the Grand Line, and then chapter 500 with Rayleigh and the Roger and Rayleigh stuff. It's like, I don't know what he's planning for chapter 1000. I don't know if it's going to be something extremely wild. I'm going to assume, knowing Oda, that he wants to be something special. But based on the way this arc has been going so far, I feel like no matter what takes place, it's bound to be a special chapter, man. Just based on the track record of Onigashima thus far, we've had non-stop fire, man. So we'll see what happens then. But let's get right into it, man. Chapter 990, titled A Lone Force. And we start off right here with Lola and Chiffon holding on to some ropes as they're pulling. I'm going to assume, and I hope and I pray, that it's Pound, bro. They finally get Pound out of the Michael Phelps situation. This man was out here doing the Michael Phelps, moving forward, trying to get out of harm's way, and just continue to take L after L after L, and all he wants to see is his kids and his grandbaby, man. That's all my boy Pound's trying to do. And life just continues to stop that from happening. So hopefully Pound can find some happiness very soon, as we see Gotti right here on the left. And of course Pez and Capone right here on the right, man. And Pez is happy as can be because Sweet Flagnar's Gang Beaches All My Family Volume 34. Grab it. Hey, Volume 34s in manga, man, they're legendary, bro. Berserk Volume 34. One Piece Volume 34. Listen, dude. One Piece Volume 34? Water 7? Something like, hey, Volume 34s, man, they're no joke. They're no joke, alright? But let's see. Grab it just like Mama told us. Our father's a stubborn man who gets up no matter how many times he's knocked down. So let's get right into it here. Arrgh! Arrgh! With the hook and the iPad, the arrgh! Arrgh! Kyoshiro. The voices reverberating all around Onigashima, and I love these panels. I know we've gotten them pretty often, you know, seeing these panels of the waves outside and seeing Onigashima from afar, but I never get tired of seeing Onigashima, man. It's just such a cool location. Is this Sasaki? Yeah, that's right, because of what was going on with the Kyoshiro situation. So he was freed? Hold on. We sincerely apologize, Master Sasaki. We can't believe you were tied up this whole time. He was freed. Pretty stupid, right? To think I was betrayed by one of my closest friends. Anyway, Big Mom did this? And oh, because of the Ikaku sovereignty from earlier. Of course, the Ikaku sovereignty from 2 chapters ago, whenever she went to go strike at Luffy, took out the pillar in which he was being tied up. Very, very interesting. Or maybe he just happened to walk over here. Yes, she was rampaging inside the dome. What sort of power does she have for it to reach us all the way out here? For real, man. That's like Oda saying, listen, man, I understand that the straws were going up in like summer last week, but remember, this is Big Mama Yonko we're talking about. Alright, this is Big Mom Charlotte Linland, ready to go up in like somewhere at any given moment. And if you play her in Pirate Warriors 4, you know exactly just how haxed Big Mom is, right? So it's like this one Ikaku sovereignty traveled across the generations, traveled across the plains, traveled across the fields, and it freed Sasaki. You know, and even if Sasaki wasn't freed by it, at the very least, it caused damage near Sasaki's location. So it's like, man, though thanks to her, the sacred tree was taken down. The sacred tree was taken down and set me loose. So there's the confirmation that Sasaki was indeed freed because of the Ikaku's sovereignty. So let's see, Kyoshiro has already infiltrated the castle, so he was one of Odin's retainers. I don't care about Wano's history, but I'll make sure he pays for betraying me. And that one panel with Kyoshiro was so flipping goat, man. And why exactly is it so noisy up there? Well, he doesn't know. He doesn't know that right now, Big Dragon Kaido is going up in like somewhere against an entire army, and then you got Jack up there. You have all the Sulong, 4 Minks ready to go up in. Like, he doesn't know about the war that's taking place on the rooftop of Onigashima. Sir, that is where Master Kaido is. And we get the little dots right after that. And here we see Kaido going up in like swimwear, bro. And then we zoom back and we get to see one of the numbers going up in like swimwear. We see a couple of the Minks. They're all in Sulong state. This one right here looks like I forgot what the evolved form of the Ponyta is in it's slipping my mind from Pokemon, but the Rapidash. They're looking like a Rapidash over here. That's what it's called, right? Rapidash. Right here on the left, and right here we see a couple of them going up in like swimwear. So we just get really nice action sequences right here with them moving, electrifying them on the left, and then on the right we see a punch. I think this Shishilian right here delivering this blow, and no, it's not a punch, it's a slice, because of course Shishilian wields a sword. Move over right here, we see Jack. Jack is straight up in the form. He's in his mammoth state. The tusks are moving. So here it shouts Steel Ball Run. The tusks, baby, and the rotation. But anyways, we see Jack going up in like swimwear. And we see all the Minks being spread out, man, by this man's presence. We see what I believe, I can't really make out exactly who the individuals right here on the left side, but we move forward, Kinemon. And right here we get to see Kinemon, man, and he looks dead serious. And then right here on the left, we see the rest of the retainers, all ready, all squared up. They're watching, they're observing as these individuals continue to get wiped out all the way towards them. And you already know whenever we get to this portion in the anime, and the anime is going to extend this like tenfold, bro. And right here we get to see, I believe this is Jack right here, who has definitely taken some blows here, bro. You see a blade through his nostril, blood coming down his nose, and of course on top of his eye as well. Kinemon puts his hand on the blade on his side. Wait, Kinemon, Inu, Neko, is it time? The time has come, and we can see shadowed out Nekomushi, the teeth coming down, Inarashi as well, right directly under the moonlight. What a panel, bro. We see Jack immediately senses the hockey. He immediately senses the spiritual pressure. He immediately senses the will to move forward, the will to go up and like somewhere. That king energy and being emanated from Nekomushi and Inarashi right here, man. Yo, finally we get to see it. And then right here we get to see a clash in midair, or I think that's a speed, like, you know, when somebody goes so fast that it leaves behind like this massive in the back. So I think that's what's taking place right here as Jack looks over to the side, and then we switch back over to inside the dome. Oh, what is such a tease, bro. I wanted to see Neko and Inu go up and like swim, but it's great to know that now they're taking care of business. Because, of course, after seeing all of their underlings, and even though their underlings are going up and like, bro, if the underlings are putting in work, wait until Inu and Neko go up and like, so, bro, this man Jack's gonna be sliced in half. Are you kidding me, son? Nekomamushi? It's my cat, baby. Inside the Dome live stage. And we're here, this is where the Straw Hats were, bro. That damn Hyogoro is here too. And we're here, we get to see King. It looks like he's gotten together here with Queen after the events of the last chapter. These guys are definitely the group that was imprisoned in Udon. What the hell happened in the mines? And to top it all off, that damn Straw Hat is leading them. At this point, I've already set my expectations so low for you, it's hard to get mad when you fail. You're going too far, you bastard. Was Babanuki being held hostage or something? Something feels off. Attention. Flying 6. Dobiropo. And we get to see Drake for the first time again. Is that Hawkins? Bro, I feel like we haven't seen Hawkins in so long. Ring, ring. Onigashima's in chaos. You were forced to be here against your will if you're planning a betrayal. Now would be your best chance. And you just allow that to happen? Don't look down on me. 1%. Yo! What are you trying to predict? The probability of that man being alive tomorrow morning. Only 1%? I feel bad for him. Which man is he talking about? He ain't talking about the king. Because I know for sure Luffy's thing is way above 1%. With the code on? With the code on that thing, you better add 2 zeros next to that thing, dog. 100%. You feel me? Is this king calling? As I'm sure you're well aware, the situation at hand has gotten completely out of control. Yo, King is giving out orders, bro. He's giving out orders to the rest of the members. 5,000 intruders managed to infiltrate our banquet of 30,000 men. Right here we get to see Sasaki, Who's Who, Black Maria. You could say that this is our great failure since Onigashima was founded. We are putting our infighting on hold starting now. Even if you capture young Master Yamato, you won't earn the right to challenge the All-Stars. No, because of the failure of them going up in like Suamura, entering Onigashima, now the thing that they were all originally fighting for has been taken away from them as punishment. You know, it's saying like, yo, y'all weren't able to protect this, y'all weren't able to protect us, y'all weren't able to stop this. I already found Yamato, man, so we Gucci. Like, nobody's taking credit or is gonna have any other type of advantage due to whatever else that you gain out of this battle. So regardless, ain't none of you getting the right to challenge the All-Stars now. So now I want to see how the Toby Rope are going to respond to that, because that was their main motivation. We already saw some beef between several of the members and like Queen, for example, and like with like Who's Who and Queen and whatnot. But now I feel like I want to see how they react to that, because now this honestly could be the thing that shifts them from being 100% a part of the cause to them like being 50-50. Like, I could definitely see someone like an Ulti or something like that, like later on, like switching gears, joining our side and whatnot. Like that would be awesome sauce. But we'll see. And of course, like somebody like an X-Drake who wasn't even a part of their thing to begin with. But I'm curious on what Hawkins is going to do now that he's here as well. That's going to be a difference maker now that it's confirmed, because it's like, man, who won the Flying Flagnards? Wasn't that chapter? What was that? What chapter was that? Like 955 with Law in the prison. Regardless, we move. No way, are you kidding me? We're here speaking of Ulti. Obviously, obviously have a look around you, sis. Oh, Pei and Ulti's like Flagnards. I'm finally gonna see page 1 after 50 years. Yamato climbed over the wall and got away, so I was gonna wait here and get Pei to give me a piggyback ride. In your dreams, you do it. Shut up, you brats. Who are you calling brats? Kaido's son is on the roof. The enemy is aiming to reach him by ascending the castle. Each of you are to do whatever it takes to stop them. Oh, snap. That is a confirmation that the Toby Robo are about to take on the Straw Hats, bro. Who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? Don't underestimate them. May the fortunes of war be with you. Jake. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, man. I had to go take care of something. We're back in like somewhere, bro. So let's continue where we left off right here. Don't underestimate them. May the fortunes of war be with you. Clank. Hey, Drake. Who's that? Who's who? This chaos is our chance. Come with me. This would be a little too tough to do alone. This would be a little too tough to do alone. Where are we going? To kill a guy that I've wanted to kill. Queen. Queen, bro. Look at that panel, dude. What is it with their beef? Because we've seen this continue to build throughout the course of this arc. Throughout the course of just this little mini saga ever since the Toby Rebel were introduced. We see that Who's Who and Queen have had some sort of beef. How deep does it go and why? Why is it so deep? Don't drag me into your little feud. Are you trying to weaken our forces? Even if he's here, he'd only be a pain. I don't really feel like it. And right here we see Hawkins, and Hawkins looking down the cards, and he's got a little shook, bro. What's he thinking about? What are the cards presenting to my boy? But man, so Who's Who wants Drake to join his cause in order to assassinate Queen. But they don't have to worry about that. Because once the Straw Hats get a hold of the King and Queen, they're gonna get wiped out instantly. Who's Who, so you'll be good. And then you'll have to take care, and then you'll have to deal with us after that, man. You're gonna get one-shotted by either Sanji or Zoro, bro. That's all I'm saying, son. So let's go. Live floor, keep going. Straw Hats. And right here we get to see some more of the numbers. Actually, no, these are the same two numbers from last chapter. With the whole Jackie and Jakku, like on some Star Wars stuff. Jakku, Jackie, Jakka, you know, whatever their names were, man. The numbers that got pwned, or at least that it appeared to be like their leader, or the guy in the center. He got pwned by a radical beam by my guy Frankie. You feel me? Yo, Frankie last chapter was like, he had the Luffy will be the king of the pirates speech. Like, you ain't got nothing to worry about. He flexed the radical beam. Then he showed up at the end of the chapter as General Frankie. Like, greatness, man. Frankie awesome sauce. We're going to escort them right into the castle. And right here we get to see some more of the individuals for the cause going up in Luxorma against the beast pirates right here. Don't get ahead of yourselves, you filthy prisoners. And here we get to see the Oniwa and Shu are also ready to go up in there. Fukurokuju, rest of the squad, with his old thumb head. And here we see Boot right here up to the head and some more of them. Next page, they have this huge guy with them. And of course, that's one of the numbers. I can't believe there were creatures this big. Let's go. Go for the legs. And they're going for the classic thing that you usually do whenever an individual's that big, and you go, you know, start taking him down from the bottom. Just chick, chick, chick. I remember in that episode of Bleach, episode 14, whenever the Menos Grande shows up, and you had that one little comedic moment with Ichigo and Uryu, and like, how are the Flying Flouters going to fight this thing? And Ichigo's like, yo, well, I mean, let's cut him down from the feet and get him down to his head. By the time that we finish cutting him down, it's going to be right down to our height, so we're going to slash him. And I always found that moment to be awesome. And anytime I see like a moment like this, it reminds me of that. Because it's true, like, you know, in a video game type of situation, what are you going to do first? Normally, it'll tell you, yo, attack the arms and attack the legs. Why? Because the arms are the things attacking you, and the legs are the reason why they're so big. So by the time you attack the legs and they're down to your height, like Metal Gear Rising Revengeance did this a lot, where like you would have these QTE sequences, where you would have to take out the legs, and then by the time that you finish taking out the legs, the head would finally be down to where you're at. And I think the final boss of Final Fantasy 13 was like this as well. And by the time the head was right in front of you, you would be able to go ham on that thing, man. Omni slash it, whatever, right? And just shout out to Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, man. That's an awesome game. But regardless, go for the legs. Honorable Straw Hats. There they are. The people of the hour. The goats, the legends. Look at General Frankie back there, bro. Look at the goat with the coat. The Jinbei right here. Dude! And then I think that's Zoro right here, and then Chopper. Honorable Straw Hats, please allow us to clear your way to the castle. That's right, don't waste any of your energy here. And we see some more of the numbers. He goes back, grabs his mace. Go-ki-ki-ki-ki. And I love this panel, man. It looks like he's going right back for a Mario Super Sluggers type of hit. Like, hit him with the Barry Bonds. And you see this man shook as the mace goes down. And here comes Zoro. I love this panel. You see Zoro holding onto the blades right here to the hilts. And he's got the blade right here going out of his hand. He's ready to go for the legs, bro. Straight up, just whooshing. Let's get it. So here we get to see one of the numbers. He slices down, and then the blade, or the mace itself, gets cut right off. The top part with the spikes. Zoro says, "What is this, dude? You're gonna try me with this piece of garbage?" Kya! It cuts that thing. Zoro Juro, don't overdo it. Mr. Straw Hat, that monster. Ah, the mace. Watch yourself, it's dangerous. And then Jinbei goes to protect the individuals from the spikes that are coming down. Whoa, If we were the same as when we fought Ors, someone as big as this would have taken all of us working together to take him down. That's facts, bro. Like, yo, back in the day, if this is how they were back in Thriller Bark, man, somebody as big as this, it would have taken all of them. And now, I guarantee you, just one of them. Get this thing out of here, dog. Look at Usopp. Here we can see Sanji, Brook, and Luffy goes Gear 4. Let's go. Let's go, man. He goes right in. Cha-cha-cha. This time it's different. Gear 4. I see it again. That form is just like the Wisdom King. Watch out, Mr. Straw. There's another giant. Gomu, Gomu, no. Oh, man, dude. We switched to something. Hey, what the hell's going on? You see Drake all bloodied up? He's in front of Queen! I'm the one that should be asking that, Drake. Think about this very carefully. At the Flower Capital, you were the one who helped Trafalgar Law escape. No! Did Who's Who sell him out? Because Drake wouldn't join his cause? No, he sold him out! He's a snitch! Nobody other than you could have done it. What is your objective? Hawkins as well. I get it now. The person you want to kill is... It's you, you piece of trash. It's shameful to think that someone like you made it this high up. No, so the one that Queen wanted to kill was Drake, because Drake knew that Drake was a part of the soldier. You know that Drake would be a part of this entire thing. Or maybe he doesn't know necessarily... Maybe he doesn't necessarily know that Drake is a part of the Marines, but he knew that Drake was the one that has been, you know, orchestrating certain things and has been the traitor amongst their ranks. No flipping way, bro. Drake already got found out. What are you plotting? Are you working alone? Are you with an organization? Who the hell are you, you bastard? Sorry to disappoint you, but even if you kill me, I ain't saying jack. This is the end. Nothing I say can justify this. Man, Drake, bro, for his cause, he ain't selling out his people, bro. You sure about that? Everybody acts tough until they have a taste of torture with me. Wahahaha. Massive explosion. That bastard go after Drake. He's an enemy. What? What should I do? Where can I run to? Should I go back to the Marines? No, I still have a job to do here. All hope is not lost. And Drake transforms out of my Saijuki. Exu. Caliber. Kongan! And where we see Luffy go with the Kongan. Drake goes in with both of his blades. Hit him with an Excalibur. Double spread, bro. If it's hope I need, Luffy's absolutely incredible, bro. And he's the expected what Kobe told him. He's one of the Flying Six. Is Drake? Why did he do that to the giant? Straw Hat Luffy. I have my reasons, but I am a lone force. Oh, so that's what the title of the chapter was. He's a lone force. Like, he ain't giving up the fact that he's a part of Soldier, but he's giving up part of the fact that he is one more individual that's joining their cause. I am a lone force here. Please allow me to fight alongside you. And you see Luffy like, yo, let's get it, bro. Let's do this thing. No way. So Drake is now, right off the bat, gonna join our cause. And that's the end of the chapter, man. Of course, I was told earlier this week that One Piece would be on break. Flipping Flagnards, bro. Yo, and I was just talking about earlier in the chapter, right? And how, like, we didn't know how the Toropa were going to react to that situation. And it wasn't even about the Toropa reacting. The situation got to the point to where Drake could no longer stay a part of them. Drake was found out. Drake was sold out by his people. And now, well, not his people, but, you know, the people here in Onigashima. And now he was forced, he was like, yo, screw it. Kobe said Luffy's somebody I can rely on. Kobe said Luffy's the king. Kobe said Luffy's old Cappy Cap. I'm joining the king, bro. Hey, as he should, bro. That man said, screw it, dog. I'm gonna go join the GOAT. So, man, what a chapter with a lot of stuff. Hold on, bro. Hold on. I gotta go back through this page by page right quick. So, Sasaki escapes, and the reason he was able to escape is because of the Kaku sovereignty. You see a couple different pages of Kaido and the numbers and Jack going up against the Minx. Really awesome action sequences here. We see that Kinemon and the rest of the retainers, they're itching, man. And then Neko, Bushido, and Rashi officially transformed. They're ready to go up and look somewhere against Jack. And then you start getting some more here with King and Queen. And King is letting everyone know, like, yo, listen to me, dog. It's over. You know, y'all ain't going to be able to get that prize that you originally wanted. You're no longer going to be able to challenge one of the Flying Six. Or one of the All-Stars. And of course, I was like, man, where is this going to lead to? So then Hawkins brings up the probability of that man being alive tomorrow morning. I'm going to assume he's talking about Luffy. Or, I don't know at this point. Right? He could be talking about somebody from outside. Like maybe Drake got word of what's going down outside. I don't know what he's talking about, bro. But we get to see some of them right here. Black Maria is very, very interesting, man. Because all she's doing in every single panel that we ever see is just flexing. It's like, yo, who's going to stop me here? Who's going to stop me? But regardless, we move over. We get some awesome comedy with Ulti and Page 1. And then we'll get this really, really crazy sequence right here, bro. Who's Who goes in. And he's like, bro. And he says that Queen is the one whom he wants to take out. And then something happened between that and later on that he was sold out. Right? It felt like it was kind of something that was directed. So I'm kind of interested on whether Who's Who still wants to take out Queen, and he's using this in order to bring down Queen's guard, so they can take him out later on. Because now that he's gained Queen's trust due to the fact that he was able to sell out a traitor. And that's why Who's Who did this, so that he can eventually assassinate Queen. Or if this was all a part of the scheme from the very get-go, that Queen and Who's Who were onto Drake from jump, right? So I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one of the two to believe, but regardless, either one, that's still nasty. Like, Who's Who is what a sicko, but I respect his hustle because he's doing whatever it takes in order to take out Queen. And now it's just gonna end up helping our cause regardless, because now Drake's gonna be on our side and ready to go in. But Hawkins notices something here at the end that is very, very interesting, and I want to know what it is that he realizes. Maybe it could be, maybe all of this could be a part of somebody else's grand scheme, right? Maybe this was all part of another thing from the get-go, but we'll see. So we look back at the numbers, and of course of the Oniwaban Shu and whatnot. Yo, this panel right here of this dude coming down and then Zoro cutting off the top of the mace is so clean. So clean. Jinbei stopping the mace from going down. Luffy going into gear 4th, bro. Like, yo, it's time. Onigashima, baby. And then right here in the middle of all this, yo, when I saw Drake blood, I was like, holy sweet mother of Flagnards. So, I gotta reread this again. I'm the one that should be asking that, Drake. Think about this very carefully. The Trafalgar capital, you were the one who helped Trafalgar Law escape, weren't you? Nobody other than you could have done it. What was your objective? I get it. Now, the person you want to kill it's you piece of trash. Same little thing that someone like you made it this high up. What are you plotting? You're working alone with an organization. Of course, he ain't giving nothing. And specifically in the chapter, he even says he is a lone force, bro. A lone force. And it thinks back to what Kobe states. And I love how Drake transforms, goes up and looks somewhere, Excalibur, and we get to see this awesome double spread, dude, of them obliterating this man Jackie with a Kong gun and an Excalibur dual attack from 2 supernovas from Luffy and X-Drake. These are the types of panels that I was super looking forward to seeing. Whenever we entered Wano, we had our suspicions and our things that X-Drake would eventually end up joining the cause, possibly Hawkins as well, maybe even Apu and multiple supernovas against this one individual. But the fact that we got to see Drake and knowing where he's from with the special forces, you know, with Sword, and how he's been doing all of this extremely low-key, a triple agent out here doing his thing. And the fact that he was figured out. And he said, you know what, man, if I'm going out swinging. I'm believing in the man that Kobe believed in. I'm joining the king. And we get this awesome double spread. Let's go, dude. Everyone's joining the king's cause. Straw Hat Luffy, I may have my reasons, but I'm a lone force here. Please allow me to fight alongside you. The greatness in Onigashima continues. Drake is officially on our side. Let's get it, bro. So then, what takes place now? because we know that they were given the order that every Tobiropo must stop the Straw Hats from getting up to the roof. They must stop the Straw Hats from going up top. So I'm going to assume that that means we're going to start seeing some matchups soon. I know the popular one is Sasaki and Jinbei and whatnot and stuff like that. So I'm going to assume that from here on, we're going to start seeing some clashes and seeing people stop. I want to know what the conversation between Drake and Luffy's going to be now, because Luffy's like, what in the flying flag? And I was like, this man's immediately just hopping over to my side. And honestly, I would not be surprised if even more Tobiropo members end up jumping ship as well. But at the same time, I feel like they kind of need to... If Drake is moving, we need the other Tobiropo members as matchups for the rest of the Straw Hats. So possibly now we're going to start seeing that stuff building up there. But at the same time, I could see some of them being wavered as well. Like I said earlier, possibility with ulti and whatnot. But with the way the ulti is, I could definitely see ulti taking on one of our ranks as well. But regardless, we'll see what happens there. I'm really interested on a lot of the stuff that's taking place here on like a scheming level. Like who's out scheming? Like who's out here putting all the pieces together, bro? Because that's crazy. Like, is this really all who's who like orchestrating all this, man? Where he was like, yo, now that I have this information, I'm gonna feed Drake to Queen and lower down Queen's guard, so now I have a clear view of assassinating him whenever his guard's down. Or was it really who's who in Queen from the very jump, that they had their sights set on Drake? Cause yo, and he, like, you saw it in this chapter too, that like Queen was like, yo, the one that I wanted to kill was Drake. So it's like, man, it really could have been just them scheming this whole time. Man, I don't know, bro. But yo, another awesome chapter, Onigashima Greatness. Really nice double spread to end it. Straw Hats are about to go in. Drake has joined our forces. And Inuarashi, and Nekomamushi are going to go in like somewhere too. Fun stuff inbound, bro. What a start to this final 10 chapter stretch before chapter 1000, bro. But I'll see y'all next time. Let me know what y'all thought about this week's chapter in the comment section down below. The Onigashima Greatness, man. I'm telling you, bro. Like, yo, this arc has been really special so far, man. Like, yo, the Wano Saga. So good. So good, dude. Love that little panel of Kobe where he was like, yo, if it's hope I need, I'm believing in the king, man. Great stuff. Y'all have a good one, man. One Piece awesome sauce. And yo, dude, who was really the schemer there, man? Was it Queen or was it who's who? Like who's really out here orchestrating things? We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. But the fact that the Sasaki's now free, that's gonna... I'm really looking forward to that matchup between him and Jinbei, if that is the matchup to be had. But we'll see what happens, man. That panel with Zoro was awesome too, bro. The slice. And now if Luffy's officially in G4, so now you already know he's about to start taking off, man. So y'all have a good one. Peace out. Whoa, peace, greatness. Let's get it.